Well, hi there. So, I'm going to start tonight with a little bit of Tibetan singing bowl. Hmm, just to clear the energy. Hi, Bet, or Betty. Hi, Hal. The energy is getting clearer. So, how's everybody doing? Hmm? We have how many planets in alignment? We have a solar eclipse happening on the day of the new moon. We have planets lined up like 5 minutes before dawn shows up on Saturday. Hey, Mary. Hey, Joanne. Good to see you. So I thought I would just pop on here and say hey, because I am not going to be going live tomorrow with Spiritual Psychics TV because of a previous engagement that I have. So I thought I would touch base tonight with anybody who had any questions or anything like that. And whereas I do not have the lovely Richard to contend with singing in my ear, I do miss that, and handling all the riffraff that I sometimes get. Um, we're here. I'm here. Hello. So I hope that you all saw the card of the day. The card of the day was this guy right here, the Foggy Bog. What a card, right? And to be honest with you, this is what I have been feeling personally over the course of the past week or so. Just kind of like, hey, Marjorie. So, just kind of like things have been. This is the card of the day if anybody has not seen it, anybody who's just now joining. So, I kind of feel just like this card. There you go. Just foggy in a bog, and I don't want to turn out like one of those bog people, you understand? So this is a good place to visit, but not a good place to stay. Now, as you can see, the light is coming through the mist. So that fog is going to clear. It is. It really, really is. And the heron, I always have such a rough time saying that word and I have no idea why, stands for all kinds of ancient wisdom. Really, really does. Look it up. And that's exactly what this is. So it even knows, hey, I got wings. I could fly out of here anytime I want to. But it can't necessarily see where it's going at the moment. But it can certainly rise up, right? So, my advice to everybody with this card today, rise above the situation that you are currently in. You're going to have to in order to see where you need to properly put your next footstep. And it's going to be rough. But you're not alone. We're all going through it. And as I always say, you're loved because you are. Don't argue with me and don't bicker with me about it. Now, as again, um, just got this weird message on my other phone. Yes, I have two phones. I'm one of those people. So tonight, I have the Light Sears Tarot deck, my go-to, you know. And then I have the same deck that I pulled that card of the day from, which is the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. Now, I am on a streaming platform, Okay. So I do not get to see everything that is going on in Facebook. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, I like how they do that. Now, if I were to go live within Facebook, just Facebook itself, I would see all of the comments. So, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, if you want to make an appointment with me, I made you giggle. All right, well, if you want to make an appointment with me, that's the address. And see, look, I just had my nails done by my friend Chloe to make them, they kind of look like labradorite. They change in the light to a blue like labradorite does. Fancy. Chloe Jackson, Salon Mystic. Okay, so anyway, make an appointment with her. She does great work. Now, appointments, schedule, anything. Elementalintentions.com. Any kinds of questions you have about anything I might have to say, you can hit me up on, well, don't literally hit me, okay? But you know what I'm saying. Figuratively. On Facebook, on TikTok, on my website, just about anywhere, okay? Anywhere you can find Rachel G. Palmistry, even on YouTube and even on Twitch. I don't know. I don't understand Twitch yet. Give me some time, okay? I'm getting there. Now, as you can read on the bottom, Facebook star gifters are getting priority tonight for card readings. They're going to be, hey, Colleen, good to see you. So they're going to be quick card readings. And if any of you, hey, Carrie, and if any of you have any questions about it, most certainly we can talk about it, all right? But as I said before, I cannot see all of the comments that you guys put. So for some reason, it hits my phone before it will actually hit my computer screen. It's Facebook. I don't know. I don't know. But let me get, and if you have any questions about how to get Facebook stars, that is the address down there at fb.com/stars. Okay. Colleen, absolutely. If there was ever a time to do a 180 and completely switch your career, it is now. It is now. Trust me on that, okay? Okay, so let me get this ticker thingy off here. Banner ticker thingy. What's a blah 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 thing. Off here. Get it off. Off. Let's see. Hide. Here we go. Hide. I can't find anything on here. Here we go. Oh, I'm back. Love reading. Betty, listen, if it can be done on one card, sure. Okay, so let's do this. Cleared the energy before you guys showed up. Hello. With some Tibetan singing bowl. This is an actual handmade hammered Tibetan singing bowl. Brass. Very heavy, actually. And I also tonight am working with some wonderful, wonderful clear quartz. This piece is magnificent. Look, you can see it's like ice almost. Very reminiscent of ice. And I also have my little piece of selenite, all for magnification and also for like clarity. And clear quartz, as you know, is pretty much the go-to. Hey, Nicole. You work with the Rider Waite? All right. And you work with the light series too, Nicole? Good, 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 good. Star Party. That's right. Star Party. Okay. So, you guys ready? Are y'all ready? Oh, and I almost forgot this guy. My orange calcite. Yes, people, this is how this really looks. This is not heat treated. This is this orange. And I like it because it actually fits my hand exactly, as you can see. Both of them. Fits both of my hands. If I can get it. Exactly. I'm going to make a fist. That's this. So it's just, I don't know. Orange calcite is the go-to. Sacral stuff, orange. You ran out of stars, Carrie. What the heck? Okay. So I'm gonna go to who I'm drawn to here. Let's see there. Let's see. I can't even see everybody that's on here. I'm getting more comments on my phone than I am on here. Well, okay. Anyway, let's do this. So, I made you giggle, Joanne. Why'd I make you giggle? Because I'm talking about Richard? Well, let's see here. Howl, would you like a card? Howl, don't worry about it. Well, you're getting a card. I don't see your answer. This is like one of those Bueller moments that I often have in SBTV. So, you are getting a tarot card. No! Wait. No, you are not getting a tarot card. You are getting an oracle card. Okay. Here we go. I showed you the box for the Sacred Forest, right? This is it. Okay. So that's the same one that I card you. Okay. All right. Let's shuffle this up. I'm also going to cut the deck. I don't know why. Well, that was the card of the day, Marjorie. It was Foggy Bog, meaning patience. Okay. Now, okay, here we go. You ready for your card? Reverse cards, you mean? Reverse meanings? I don't actually like to do that because it's something that was just in the past 40 years that they started doing that. If that's what you mean. Oh, how? Do I really have to read this to you? How? You already know this. And if Natasha's here, she's going to be like, oh my God. No, you're not getting a tough card. It's just going to boost that ego. How, everybody, I'm just joking around with Hal, actually. Ancient oak spirit for strength. Now, for those of you that don't know, the oak tree and all the acorns that come off of it, and Howl is like, Howl, how tall are you? Like, he and his family, Natasha and their children, actually came and visited me all the way over here in Ohio. And he's like, I'm like 5'2", right? And you are not screwed. I don't know why you're saying you're screwed. But look at this. Strength. That is what your energy is right now, is that you have to understand your strength. You have to understand that you have to learn something new, though, okay? Just like the acorn. Okay, now here's the thing. You may have a lot of different ideas of what you want to do right now, right? Just like a squirrel with all those acorns. I mean, they get those acorns, they'll pile like 10 of them in their mouth, and then they'll go and they'll bury them one at a time. Not all at once, but one at a time. And you got a 50-50 shot as to whether or not they're going to remember where they buried them, okay, when they go to dig them back up. That's why you have oak trees just coming out of the ground wherever they come out at, right? So once you go into this area of learning something new, you are going to really have to figure out which ones you are most interested in and push the other stuff aside. Because this is what I see happening is like squirrel, like the dog with the squirrel, right? And the thing about the oak tree is that, yes, it does stand for strength. It also stands for wisdom. All right. The Vikings, the Fae, love the oak tree. Love the oak tree. Okay. Now, down here, we can also see a Fae looking up at the door like, ooh, should I go in it? Right. We also have one up here. We have all of these different lights coming off of it. And this is a very ancient wisdom. So you need to go deep, dive deep within yourself and really come up with that one plan that you want to do. And then put everything into it. Hey, Loretta. And that's your card. And see, it wasn't a bad card at all. I can't even talk. Wasn't a bad card at all, was it, Hal? Yeah, see? I know. I know. And see how tall he is? He is 6'4". I swear you're like more like 7 foot. I think you're lying. But when they all came in, right? And his son is going to be a tall one too. And a little rascal that one is. Hey, Miss Loretta. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And hey there, Heather. Good seeing you too. Joanne, did you send any stars, by the way? Because I would like to pull a card for you. But you're in the UK, so that counts. Oh. See, Hal is saying, that's just crazy, right? Hey, Alyssa, how you doing? Joanne, you're getting a tarot card. Ooh. So that thing that you've been wanting to have happen, okay? Pay attention to the messages that you've been receiving. What do I mean by that? You've been getting a lot of little tiny, tiny messages from Spirit. You have, but you've been overlooking them. Okay? Now, why do I say this? Because we have the Page of Cups. Now, this is the messenger. Now, you're sending a lot out there. And I also want to ask you, Joanne, are you doing any kind of have you been doing the Gateway Experience? Joanne Lewis. That's who I'm reading. Betty. because I really get the feeling of the gateway experience, and it's come up on SBTV before. Um, I think Mandy, someone, can't remember her name. Richard was gonna scold me, no, but I can't remember her name. She actually went through it. I really feel that you need to do it. And because this is one of those moments where there is a flying pig in here, so you might have your doubts about what I'm saying. You might have your doubts, okay? You're like, yeah, right, Rachel. But you know the term when pigs fly, right? But no, I really think that you are going to find some kind of connection by doing that, whether it be astral projection or whether it be listening to all the messages that you are getting. But you are supposed to step up. You are supposed to actually come up a few more steps than where you are at right now. And you're just staying here. And guess what? The universe has a way of dragging us kicking and screaming up to different levels, whether we want to do it or not. It's like the caterpillar. I'm going to use it again, the caterpillar scenario. Even if you are a caterpillar and you like being a caterpillar, guess what? You're supposed to be a butterfly. So the universe is going to turn you into a freaking butterfly, whether you like it or not. And you can go kicking and screaming. And you probably right now are saying, when pigs fly, Rachel, when pigs fly. But no, Joanne. Just go along with it. Look closely around you. Look closely. And you're going to see the signs that you are actually, there's a type of ascension that is happening with you. So I hope that helped. And there's going to be some emotion involved with it because that was the Messenger of Cups, okay? And don't worry about it. Don't worry about it because, oh, you're to graduate. Oh, well, congratulations. 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 All right, so there you go. Now you can go off to bed over there in the UK. Now, let's see here. Let's go back here. Who sent stars? Give me a round here because I hate to keep scrolling back. So I think, Carrie, you sent some stars, right? Take a drink of water. Okay. So again, I looked down at my phone and I got the message before my computer. This is weird. So you're getting a tarot card too. Now, what are your new moon intentions going to be, everybody? Hey, Melissa. That's a good question for everybody. When we have the new moon, that's when we need to really just kind of rest, kind of focus, kind of take that moment of deep breath and decide, okay, this is what I want to have happen. And then kind of align things and make those plans and just let go of the stuff that we carried with us to the new moon. You understand? So it's going to be a dark sky. It's not a full moon, it's a new moon. Oh, I use oracle cards all the time, Melissa. They are, I have a question here from Melissa. I'm actually using some tonight as well as tarot. Now, oracle cards, just because I'm going to answer this really quickly, oracle cards are the very gray area of things, right? And there's a plethora of them out there too, let me tell you. And tarot is very much the black and white. And they get right to the point. Like, this is the situation. This is it. Come hell or high water, this is what's going on, right? And oracle cards are more about the energy of the situation. You follow? There is a big difference, although it might seem subtle. So it's like tarot cards are the slap on the face, and oracles are the pat on the back, like it's going to be okay. You understand? So I really do appreciate both types of cards, and I use them in different ways in how I practice what I do. So I hope that helped. Okay, so Carrie, you are getting a tarot card. Okay. Well, you should get some, Alyssa. But oh, I had one flip over for you, Carrie. It actually flipped over for you, and I don't think you're gonna like it. I don't think you're gonna like the card. But when I was shuffling, it flipped over. So that's your card. Okay? That's your card. Girl, you got the Tower. What goes up must come down. I remember what I was saying to Hal about all those acorns and everything. Look at this squirrel. Look at these acorns. Look at these butterflies, even. Everything changing, and everything's just getting zapped by lightning. So, this is a type of. Yeah. Yeah. So, this is kind of like take cover, girl. Okay? Take cover. Because things are going to change very drastically for you. So, just all you can really do is buckle up, find the humor in it, because it'll make the ride a lot easier for you to handle. Really, really will. Oh no! Everybody, look what happened. Oh no! No, 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 no. And I said, what goes up must come down. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you got the Tower, girl. Okay, you got the Tower. So, it does get better, right? It does. All you have to do is really find the humor that is in it, and there is a humor in it, and this is really the universe. Like I was telling Joanne, right? About how the universe has a way of just dragging us kicking and screaming. If we need a timeout, if we need to change, if we need to have a different way, a perspective of looking at things, right? It will drag us kicking and screaming into that change. And that's pretty much what the Tower is about. So you're on a timeout. You're on a timeout. And it's going to be a hard one, and it's going to be a long one. So my advice to you is to actually take this time and focus on your spirituality, whatever that may be. Okay? Whatever interests you have, whatever pantheon, whatever type of, even meditation. Okay? Even if you've thought about journaling or making vision boards or things like that, baby step it. Okay, Carrie? I know you hate staying still. That's why I'm saying you have to find those things to occupy your time. Yeah. Stopped you in your path. Maybe it stopped you from making an absolute mistake. Something really dreadful. Let's think of it that way. Think of it. Oh, Appalachian. There you go. You're going to enjoy that. Go to West Virginia. You are going to love West Virginia. It's beautiful there. And there are people that still make moonshine. The stuff will take paint off a car, but hey, it's good stuff. Okay. It's good stuff. So that's your card. Okay. All right. No, what is Marjorie? You were in the hospital? You're welcome, Carrie. You're back again. Your great uncles were into moonshine. See? Yeah. They still make it there, so maybe not your uncles, but you know what I'm saying. Heck, they used to make it around where I grew up when I was little in the 70s, eons ago, when Nixon was president. Did I say that? Oh, sounds like you could write a book in your downtime too here. Look at all this. Girl, you go. Do this. Now, who else sent in stars? Anyone? And you are very welcome. I like answering these types of questions, Mary, about the oracle cards. I really suggest that if somebody is starting out with cards, that they start out with an oracle deck. And it's something that you can shuffle the night before, and then when you first wake up in the morning, you can pull a card from the deck. And then you can look at it and be like, oh, okay. And then go about your business. You might even write it in a journal or something. And then at the end of the day, you can actually kind of look at that same card by your bed and think, wow, how did this fit into my life today? And then you can put it in your journal, or you can just sleep on it. Not the card. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Marjorie. Marjorie. You are getting an oracle card. We might have an early night tonight. Oh, interesting. Marjorie. Aspen spirit. Courage. Now look at all these colors that are in there. Okay. Now I was just talking to somebody today about, well, this castle actually reminds me of something that's in Switzerland. All right. So let me tell you something. There is this place in Switzerland called the Gray Zone. And you can look it up, the Gray Zone. It's not some weird, funky, like Bigfoot and UFOs and all that. It's an actual airport zone that people go to actually and I know about it because of a place that I used to work at. The owner would get flown there all the time to do restoration work on stolen paintings. They could only be in the plane. They couldn't step off the plane. So she could go into the plane, but whoever was on the plane had to stay in the plane. You understand? Like when they arrived. So, that being said, she would go, she'd work on the paintings, and after an hour, she'd be flown home. So she would spend more than a week working on one painting, being flown every day back and forth to Switzerland, okay? Now, sorry about the noise. It's my neighbors outside having a little too much fun. So, that type of environment to be able to do that takes a lot of courage. Now, am I saying please hold on one second. We're just going to let my neighbors. Do we hear them? This is probably a little bit more interesting than what I'm doing right now. Hold on one moment. Hey, you guys are on my live. There. Okay. Wonder what they're going to do now. Okay, so anyway. Where was I? Oh, yes. So, in order to be able to have this courage to go into something like that, you have to feel really good about yourself, don't you? You have to feel like you have to have self esteem. You have to have all kinds of like transformational moments. I mean, we have these blue butterflies here. And again, you can't be the caterpillar forever. And that is meaning you have gone through the process of changing who you are to become something completely different. And you need to feel better about yourself because there's change coming. There is change coming. And I keep saying this for everybody. If there is anything that you want to change, if it's about career or anything like that, now is the time to do it. And this card is saying that you have the courage within you to do it. Right now, you do. Even if you have this back issue, you use blue butterfly emojis all the time. All right. Yeah, actually you do, don't you? I think I remember that. So, understand this card is you. This card is everything about you. Now, you can also, this card is saying that you can lash out when need be. You have, Marjorie, my friend, you have come so far since I first met you. You know that? You really have everything about this card. And I'm not putting on any airs or just trying. No, you know me. You guys know me. Well, some of you might not, but you have come so far since I first met you. And I'm so proud of you because everything in this card is saying something so different than when we first met. Good for you. Good for you, Marjorie. Good for you. Now, if we can just get that back stuff under control, huh? Whoa. I mean, back pain is hurts to breathe sometimes. Hurts to blink. Even I swear, even your hair follicles hurt. You feel your hair growing. All right, now let's see who else. You are very welcome, Marjorie. Now let's see who else sent in stars. Oh, Selena Fox is live now too. Ooh, I love Selena. You should look up Selena Fox. Alyssa, did you send in stars? Trying to figure out who sent in stars. And Betty, are you still on here? Bueller? Anyone? 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 Loretta, you're getting a card. Okay. Loretta, you are getting a card. Hey, Stephanie. And you are getting a tarot card, Loretta. And if it's the Tower, I give up. You guys know how I feel about the Tower card, right? Okay, let's do this. Well, look at you, Miss. Miss Loretta. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So, the Queen of Earth. That's you right now. And I'm happy. Might not feel this way, but the Queen of Earth has achieved so much more than she is ever aware of. So, probably you are not aware of just how much achievement you have underneath your belt, so to speak. Okay. Now, you even have these branches coming out of you. So, you are becoming one with nature, one with your true nature. And I applaud you for that. One of the things, though, that I want you to pay attention to, because this is the Light Seers Tarot deck, are the colors. So we have sacral stuff here, which is orange calcite. So get yourself some orange calcite. Get yourself some orange stones if you can. Even something like sunstone, okay? We also have red, which is for root chakra. So she's contemplating. She's actually kind of finding comfort leaning against that, right? It's like it's not really a part of her. It's like, yeah, I went through that and I'm going to rest on it. I'm not going to let it bother me right now, all the trauma that I've been through. Not going to let it bother me right now because right now I am a part of using my heart, because that's what all this green is, using the heart chakra. So you and your eyes are closed. So you feel really at ease with you right now. But here's fair warning. Don't let it come up and bite you in the you know what. Okay? Because things might. Things might. And that is coming from Rachel. And why do I say that? Because you are holding on to this sacral thing. You have a pretty good grip on it there, with your nails even. So your eyes, blue eyeshadow. So you're communicating with your eyes closed even. So you are all vibes, feeling it. The empath in you, the Claire part of you. Loretta and I have actually met. And and you have it more together than a lot of people know. You hear that, Steph? Yes, Loretta has it together more than a lot of people know. And in your downtime, just breathe easy, because you have to breathe easy. You have to be the one that is calm and cool and collected. And you know it. You're the queen of your castle. Okay. All right, so I hope that helped. All right, now let's see here. Alyssa, would you like a card? I said it's open to everybody. It's just that stars have priority. That's all. People that give stars. You are very, very welcome, Loretta. Again, my phone got that instead of my computer. This is weird. So, Alyssa, I was thinking there, you're getting a tarot. So, this is Alyssa. Okay. Ooh. Cards didn't want to shuffle there. Ah. Are you feeling like the world's against you? You gotta stop it. You're gonna spiral out of control. You got the Ace of Swords. This is the beginning of those thoughts of like, why? Well, let me tell you why. Why not? It's as simple as that. That answer that I just gave, that's how simple the answer is to that question. Why? Why me? Why not? Now, again, I'm going to explain something. This is very MC Escher like. Also, Nautilus like, the Nautilus shell, okay? But these are actually steps. So that's why I say MC Escher, because he did those crazy steps that are like going in every direction, right? So your eyes are closed. The colors here, all orange, all red. So, and it's swords, meaning air. This is the beginning of conflict. Do not lash out at those around you. Do not. You might want to. Do not. They might even kind of deserve it. But you know what will surprise them? Is if you don't. And I don't know why I get that feeling, but I've really got that feeling. Now, the other thing here is that there is a second set of steps behind you that do not even lead up to this set. And they happen to be yellow. And that is your solar plexus and your self esteem. You have come down those steps to stand where you are. So your self esteem is low. And you might feel like lashing out at people. Don't do it. Don't. Because the Two of Swords is basically just that, two people going at it with swords. There's a balance. Somebody is going to get hit with a sword, right? If there's a single move. And nobody needs that. So please, all of this stuff, you know what they say about, oh, God, what is that saying about, when being idle? I can't remember it. I have one of my guides actually telling me something right now, but that's not how it goes unless it's something they know that I don't. Like the devil likes idle hands or something like that. I don't know. But hey Cindy. So I am telling you, occupy your brain with other things. Even if you may say you're broke like a joke, which I saw what you said there, occupy yourself with other things. Even if it's keeping busy. just keeping busy just to keep busy. But this is not the time to lash out at people because it will have a lasting effect. And there's also a crow here. So this is a message, okay? There, and I am giving you a message that I'm being given. You will regret it if you lash out. Hold on 1 second, please. Just didn't want you to see me sneeze. Okay, so that is your card, Alyssa. And I'm going to sneeze again. Hold on. Oh, people, allergies. Woo! You lashed out at your mother-in-law a couple days ago. And she said, yeah, hello. Thank you, Cindy. Cindy said, bless you. Thank you. It's called allergies. Okay. One day it's 80, and right now it's 34. Idle hands are the devil's playground. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah. And the sun keeps bringing up, your son keeps bringing up the color yellow to you, too. Well, that's because you need to respect yourself. Other people respect you. Why do you not respect yourself and see what they see? Ask yourself that. Because what you think their perception is of you is wrong. That's your thinking. Okay? That's that weird, spirally nautilus kind of thing. Okay? That's going into trauma and just like nature versus nurture and all that. Alyssa, you have to be willing to take compliments that are thrown at you, even when you feel like you don't deserve them. Because guess what? Other people wouldn't say them if you did not deserve them. Even in times like this. Okay? So, solar plexus, a little bit below the sternum. Okay? It's like where the wind will get knocked out of you, right? Knocked out of your sails. Okay. So, let's see. So please apologize to your mother-in-law and just say you were having a bad moment and smooth things over as soon as possible. Okay? My nose, people. Okay. So let's see here. Who else? Who else would like a card? And I'll put this back over in here. Stephanie Rose. Okay. Okay, Steph. Ooh, I can't get in the shuffle. I'm actually cutting the cards for you. You're very welcome, Alyssa. Okay. Here we go. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is interesting. And why do I say that? Look at this. This person is throwing everything that they can at you. They're leaving a trail of wonder behind them. They're like, look at this. Look at all this I have to offer. Yeah, you can even ride the horse because I don't have to. I have the strength and stamina. I'm just going to go earthing. You can ride the horse if you want to. They won't mind. But look at all this stuff. They feel really, really great about themselves. Look at the color of that shield they're wearing. It's actually a chakra, by the way. But look, I'll call it a shield because it kind of looks like he's wearing it like a shield. So it's yellow. Hello. And also a little bit of orange, which means that it's hiding stuff. And all of the green in this is all heart chakra. So they're going to be saying everything that they possibly can to smooth things over and to smooth it out with you. Okay? To kind of like woo you. And also, the fact that this is blue means they're going to say it. They're going to communicate it. They're actually going to verbally say all of this stuff, right? And look at the horse, though. The horse has all kinds of red on it, which is trauma. So the horse has seen more battle than he has. What? Now, my phones keep dinging. I don't know what that's about. But anyway. So we have every freaking chakra here, Steph. Every chakra is here. And he's leaving it in a trail of like, look at me. Look at me. This is all me. Don't you want to get closer to me? So let me tell you something. This is the Knight of Earth, right? So this is somebody who will want to set up house and home. But knights are the ones that do the dirty work. Okay? But the picture of this one is very much like, you know, oh, now I can't think of that one either. But you get more ants with, you get more, look at more flies with sugar or something like that. I can't remember the old adage there, but I'm only hearing part of it. Let's just say my allergies are screwing up my communique, right? Because everyone in my family had allergies, which is a whole other story. I mean, ones that have passed over. So they're probably all sneezing on the other side too, sneezing their hearts out. Sounds like your kid's dad. Well, he's sure full of promises, but they're false hopes. False hopes. Okay? Because the knights do the dirty work. And that's what he is used to, is doing the dirty work and not really necessarily. This guy has no dirt on him. He hasn't done anything. He's not in a rush to get anywhere. Knights are in a rush to get to the fight. So what is this guy doing? You would be the one to pick up all of everything for him, or them, I should say, and make them feel better because it's like, well, you did this and you did that, so of course you could do this. And just be their backbone for them, and you don't need that stuff. Because the backbone, as I always say to people, the backbone you have is only meant to hold you up, not anybody else. This is a freaking knight. They're supposed to go into battle and be the strong ones. Uh, and you always did. Oh, okay. So this is your kid's dad. All right. Well, pay attention to what is going on there. Okay. Um, might try to resurface in your life, if that makes any sense. Hey Heidi, didn't even see you there. And you don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need that baggage. You don't need that because he leaves his baggage wherever he goes. He leaves baggage. So watch out for that. Yeah, you are welcome, Steph. Okay. Let's scroll back up here. Cindy. Absolutely. No, you are getting an oracle card. I'm going to do just a couple more people. And then I have to get off here because I'm having an allergy fit. But I want to hang in there because I don't want to be no snobby, blah, 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 sinusy person here online. That'd not be good. I already yelled at my neighbors and I already sneezed twice online during a live. This is new territory for me, everybody. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, Cindy. Let's get you a good card, huh? Oh, you're getting an oracle. Oh, the standing stones. Passage. So, with this card, there's a lot represented in this one card. A lot. So, have you ever dived into your ancestry? Because you really, and I don't know if you're into Reiki or not, I can't remember, Cindy. But if you are, you need to send some Reiki back through your line. And I hope that you understand what I'm saying. It is possible to do that, okay? To send some healing back through your line just with the intention, just saying that intention and just sending that energy back through your line to heal things that have happened, okay? And the standing stones, they have stood through the test of time, just like you, just like your bloodline. No matter what has happened, you yourself are a standing stone. Everybody in your family are standing stones. We are all standing stones. Do you understand what I'm getting at? So we could go into Outlander and all this stuff here, right? And portals, and we can go down rabbit holes. Too bad that Christine isn't here tonight. She loves rabbit holes. But the color that you are wearing in this is bright, screaming red, which is trauma, the act of trauma, the actual thing, trauma itself, okay? So, you are wearing it. You are clothed in it. So, it's what's closest to you. And that's why I'm saying send some healing back down through your line. And what will happen is then healing will be reciprocated back to you. You will feel completely different. You really, really will. I know a lot of people don't talk about that possibility and that potential, but it is a passage. It is a passage of energy, okay? And it is something that will absolutely help you. Once you change the way you look at who you are and the strength that you have because of everybody that came before you in your family, even if you were adopted and you don't really know who they were. Guess what? You came from somewhere. You just didn't like drop out of a stork, out of a stork's courier case or whatever into out of the sky or pop out of the cabbage patch, right? You didn't do that. Those things aren't real. I'm sorry to break it to you, Cindy. But so just send energy back to your ancestral line. all the things that you know that have gone on, all the people that have been wronged, and they will actually help you. Okay? So I hope all that made sense because it's very abstract. It's very abstract, I know. You love Outlander? See, I don't even have that on my computer screen here about Outlander. Now I do. Now I do. I had to scroll, I guess. It does need healed. Okay. And it is possible to do that. I've done it. Cameron! Cam, what are you doing on here so late? Cameron, it's been so long. Hi there. Cam, would you like a card? Hmm? Cam, would you like a card? All right, we'll do. Ooh, we had one flip over. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, and it just fell. That's great. But it's not the best of cards, Cam. Hold on. All right. It's the Two of Swords. So this is where I have to ask. And I mean this in a very gentle way, but unfortunately, because of the whole allergy situation, which you may have missed, I really don't know how to say this in a gentler way. But why are you beating yourself up? Good night, Loretta. Good night. Okay. Why are you beating yourself up? This is a really drastic card, isn't it? There's hardly any. This is from the Light Sears Tarot deck, okay, Cam? So every color that is in the card is representative of a different chakra. Now, the only color that's really in here that's representative of a chakra is really pale, and it's blue. And it's communication. It stands for the throat chakra, okay? So, what is it that you are not communicating or having trouble communicating about? Because you need to get it out in the open. It's almost, you can take that blind off of yourself at any point in time. You really, really can. 100% you can. But these crows are here to kind of pester you, or are they here to kind of help you? Let me answer that. They're here to kind of pester you, to say, get the blindfold off and look and see where you are right now. You are the one that has to get yourself out of the situation that you are currently in. You have to. This is swords. This is a conflict card. Okay? Now, this is a kind of red, but it is very, very muted. And I hope that you can see that. Okay? Very, very muted red. Right? So, even that doesn't have a lot of energy to it. So, you need to take care of you, Cam. You really do right now. And you really need to vocalize those things that you have been keeping inside. And I feel like you can absolutely relate to that. And I feel that there is almost like a secret that you are holding in, that you saw something that you are holding in. Let it out. Let it out. And I don't even know what that means, but I'm being told that you saw something. Okay? I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it was something uncomfortable. So that is why we are where we are at with these crows pestering you. And they're not really pestering you. What they're doing is trying to get you to do something. Swat them away, right? Take the I can't think, the blindfold. Take the blindfold off, right? So that you can actually see where you are and address the situation, because right now you're almost going to put your head into the sand like an ostrich and be like, nope, nope, you don't see me. I can't see you, so you don't see me. And these crows are like, hello, no, we're going to keep pestering you until you address the situation. So they are pestering you in a good way. But that is a conflict card. Again, just one more time so you can see it. Communicate. Communicate. Get it out. Get it out. And don't take it out on yourself. Don't. Okay. Don't take it out on yourself anymore. And that was very, very heavy. I apologize. I'm being very like, turning into mom mode here. I'm like, no, Cam. But, so I hope that was helpful. Now, let's do a couple more. As you can hear, I am wheezing. But I'm okay. I'm an old pro at wheezing. I'm wheezer. So let's see, who else is here? Let's see here. I've pretty much done just about everyone that I can see on my computer. And Cam, are you okay? Are you all right? Hey, Matt. Are you okay, Cam? Just waiting on some confirmation from... Well, I am here for you if you ever want to talk, okay? And you know that about me. You know that, Cam. Okay. So, let's see here. Who else do we have? Matthew, would you like a card? Or wait, Melissa, you've been here this whole time, huh? So have you, Heidi. You've been here too. Okay. Well, hold on, Matt. I have been neglectful of two people that have been here from the very, very beginning and hanging in there by their little thread. So, and then I will get to you. I apologize. So hang in there. So, Heidi, let's get you a card. You're welcome, Matt. Okay. Oh, and Mary, too. I keep forgetting everybody. Okay. So, Heidi, you are getting a tarot card. Justice. Now, this was pulled right side up, but I do keep my cards in a specific order because I do not believe in reading reverse cards. Okay, because I believe that you can get the same reading from the card even if it's upright. Okay, now the thing about this is that a sword has two sides, right? And this is a major arcana card. So this means a major, major change, Heidi. So are you seeking justice for something, or is justice actually needed for you because of something that has happened? Well, guess what? It's happening. It is happening. The other side is not going to be happy about it. And I also get the feeling that maybe even part of you might be a little bit like leery of it happening because you're afraid of what they might say or do. But good night. Yeah, have a good night, Cindy. But this sword has two edges, right? One that can actually cut you, and one that can cut the other side away, whatever it is, can cut the strings away, can cut that person out of your life, whatever. Now, let's see if I were to do this. See what that looks like? That looks very malevolent, doesn't it? Like she's getting ready to do some business. All right? But the way it is right now, that's why I say there is the potential for somebody to obviously not be happy that everything is balanced and the scales are in your favor at the moment. And how did you get that? Because you communicated. You communicated the things that you needed to communicate in order to get to that point. And that is with all of the blue that is in here using the throat chakra. Okay? And I applaud that. I really, really do. And if you look, your hands are in safe areas. Even the scales are. They're also in, the actual little bowls, right? This is the fulcrum. But the scales themselves, the whole setup is in a very safe area. So if you pull the sword, you're still going to have both of them level. It's not going to be a problem. So by separating this person out of your life, whoever they might be, Heidi, and getting the justice that you deserve for the situation that happened, you're going to feel a lot better, but it's also going to take you some time. But this is going to happen like really quickly, like somebody just flipped a switch. And it's all happening because you spoke up. So kudos to you, Heidi. And if you're saying, I don't even know what this is about, well, guess what? When you wake up tomorrow, it's going to hit the fan in a good way. In a good way. But I promise that. So get back to me and let me know what happens tomorrow if it hasn't happened already, okay? Because strange things are afoot at the Circle K. Yeah, strange things are afoot at the Circle K. That's an old line from a movie. Meaning that just weird things are happening in the universe lately. And things are happening very suddenly as well. So let me take that off there. And I hope that helped Heidi. And Cam says, sorry to not reply. I'm just not able or sure of what I want to say to that. Well, you can actually contact me later if you like. Just mull it over, Cam. Think about it. And just reach out to me. You know how to do that. I know you do. Okay? Indubitably. You are very welcome, Heidi. Okay. So let's see here. And who else was it? Mary, are you still here? That was the other person. Mary? Mary? Bueller? You're very welcome, Cam. Mary, you're getting a card. You're getting an oracle card. So I hope you're still here. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, Mary. Moonlight enchantment. Magic. Okay, so this new moon that we have coming up, obviously it is not a full moon, it is a dark moon, okay? Meaning there is no moon in the sky. So it's very important time for you. What I'm going to ask you to do, Mary, is to just relax. And that's Saturday, by the way, the 30th. Okay, that's when we have the new moon. I want you to relax. And I'm going to give you some homework. I want you to write down those things that you really, really would like to have in your life over the course of the next 6 months. Okay? And you may be like, Rachel, you've lost your mind. It's possible. I got a lot of histamines going through my body at the moment. But I'm telling you, the fact that this wolf is howling says that you need to communicate. You need to communicate those things that you want, those things that you desire. And the moon is something that controls that part of your intuition. And you are highly intuitive. And I don't even know how I pick up on that, Mary. I don't think I've ever read your hand. Not sure about that. Maybe on SPTV. I'm not sure, Mary. But highly intuitive. And you are really going to. I mean, we even have a solar eclipse on Saturday. So there's a lot going on Saturday. A lot. And the 5 planets we have Saturn, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, and can't remember the other one. Can't remember the other one. Oh boy. Sue me. No, you can't. Please don't. Look it up though. But those are all they appear in a straight line in the sky, like right before dawn. Okay? So they will appear in a nice big line in the sky, and it's something that only happens like every like 300 years, these particular planets, okay? So pay attention to that. So this is the time for you to really write down and do your own magic. And this is magic. This is magic. Just by saying your personal truth. And just by writing it down, it's called transmutation. You're changing the energy. You are putting it out there and you are going to make it happen. You are. Once you make it known. So that is your oracle card, Mary. And I hope that helps. So that's your homework. Look up the 5th planet that's going to be in the line because Rachel is wheezing and can't remember. You've never been read? Mary. You make an appointment with me. Make an appointment, Mary. I'm not going to be on SPTV tomorrow because of a prior commitment. So that's why I decided to just come on tonight. But I'd love to read your hand. You know how I am about reading hands. Been doing it for so long. All right. Now we scroll back to Matthew. Matt, are you still here? Are you still here, Matt? All right. Okay, so you are getting a tarot card. Mhm. Okay. Mm. Hey, Matt, have you ever gone to a Tibetan singing bowl meditation? Or have you ever looked into something like that? I started off tonight with that, and you kind of showed up a little bit late. I don't know if you've been here from the beginning and just been quiet and you just decided to chime in. But I really think it would. You have one. Okay. So do you have the crystal or do you have the, like this, the little guys? Well, they actually are, they come in all sizes, but this is a hammered brass one. Because I think you should really do a full on, full body meditation, like a 369 Tesla healing meditation. I think it would help you. And if it was with a crystal meditation, I think it would really like knock your socks off and you would just feel so much weight come off of your shoulders and you would feel really almost enlightened. And I don't mean that you're not already, but just like wow, that like have this huge epiphany about something. I really think so. Oh, you have one like this one. Well, no, you can do a. You can go to a. I don't know where you're from or anything, and I don't need to know. But look up a crystal singing bowl meditations or something like that in your area. There are like yoga studios that have them, and it's really good to actually go to the place. Be brave and do it, okay? And just go. Because if you do something like that just by listening to Spotify or YouTube, you do not get the experience of feeling everybody else's energy that's in the room, and everybody is in theta waves, and it's a whole different energy experience. Everybody's there for the same reason that you're there, and you'll be able to let your guard down because I feel that you have your guard up too much, okay? A lot of the time. And I get it. I get it. We all have to. We all have to wear that mask sometimes. So, let's do your card. I even cut the deck here. Okay. Ooh. Getting goosebumps. All right. If it's the tower again, I don't know what I'm going to do, people. No. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the family card. So the Ten of Cups. This is water. The cups are water. Water is all emotion. And what did I say about singing bowls? Look at all of these singing bowls that are in this. That's hilarious. That to me that's funny. I'm sorry, but to me that's funny. Now every chakra is represented in this card. Hey Wendy. Every chakra is represented in this card. Okay, now I hope you're familiar with the term chakras. Okay, those are the 7 energy centers that are in the body, the most popular ones. Okay, so you have a perfect balance, a perfect balance of things. This is the happiest card in the entire deck. of tarot. Okay. And this is where you are at. So, my advice to you is to really get that singing bowl meditation, because obviously, if I'm sitting over here harping around on it and all of a sudden I pull a card with all these singing bowls, you better do it. Okay. Now, the other thing is keep up communication, keep clear and open communication with your family, because you have so much blue here. Everywhere you have blue, okay? And also down here, there's some stuff that's trying to creep in and have an effect on the family situation, the family life, okay? Don't let it happen. Keep your communication clear, keep that communication grounded, keep yourself grounded. And I think that's also why I'm suggesting that you go to a singing bowl meditation, because it will help keep you grounded and keep you centered in times of any kind of like chaos. And when you are there and you're in this room with other people, you will feel that protective wall, and that, or that like almost Halloween mask that we hide behind, right? When we have to deal with people, you will feel it melt away just for that, what, hour and a half or so that you are actually there. And you need that to keep centered and to face the stuff that's to come, because there is stuff to come, and it's starting at the bottom. But this is the happiest card in the entire deck. So kudos to you. So that was your card. And if you are curious, that was pulled from the Light Sears Tarot deck. Okay. By Chris Ann. All right. Wendy, would you like a card? And thanks for letting me read the other people. They've been here all night, Matt. Oh, thank you, Matt. Thank you. All right, so Wendy, you're getting a card. Looks like you're getting a tarot card, because that's what I'm suddenly shuffling. All right, I'm on autopilot all of a sudden. Okay. Come on now, you know you didn't want to shuffle there. Oh, look at this. We have the 9 of Cups. So, it's about time, Wendy. I mean, come on now. This is a water line here. Okay? Water line, water is emotions. Period. Across the board, right? That's why this is the 9 of Cups. Now, let me explain something to you. This is all solar plexus stuff. This is you saying, enough of this, SHIT, right? Enough of it. I'm letting go. I'm going to come up for air. You're leaving a lot behind. You are. And again, we have those freaking bowls. Okay? We have all those bowls. And if you notice where the light is emanating from, it's emanating from the solar plexus, which, as I said, is a little bit below the sternum, okay? Where people can knock the air out of you, right? If they sucker punch you, right? And that's where we hold our self-esteem, how we feel about ourselves, our inner workings, right? Our quiet inner workings when we're dealing with people. Well, you also have blue hair, which means that you are going to try to communicate within society on a more outgoing basis. And you are going to actually map out like how people do their hair. You are going to mold and map out your way that you communicate with people differently than what you have been. So kudos to you, okay? To come above water and to leave all this stuff behind. Because you can't bring that up with you, can you? You can't. And you don't deserve to be below the water. You're human. You don't need to carry all of those emotions on you, and it will just put your fire out. And you are a very fiery person, way down deep inside. That's what I feel. You're a very fiery person, Wendy. So you don't need all this water putting your fire out. So I hope that helped. Okay? Now remember, you're going to be meeting some new people. I didn't say that part. Okay, I didn't say that part, but you're going to be meeting some new people. And that's probably why you are going to be fashioning your conversation. And why I did that is because of the communication part of the card was in your hair. And that's what you do with your hair, right? Everybody combs, brushes, does their hair, right? So you will be having communications based on the people that are around you. It's kind of like, oh, these people want to talk about meditation. I'm going to talk about meditation. Oh, these people over here want to talk about tarot. I'm going to talk about tarot. You are going to be fashioning and forming your thoughts in such a way that you have never done before. And it's going to feel so free because you are finally going to find those people that are your soul tribe. You really are. And you're going to be able to be you. Yay! Yay, Wendy. Yay. All right. So, everybody, that's me for tonight. I gotta take my inhaler. There's only 3 people left on here. Gotta take my inhaler and see what I did miss when it comes to communicate from people. Oh, you're welcome, Wendy. You're welcome. And thank you for showing up and hanging in there, everybody. As always, it's a pleasure. Wish I could be on tomorrow. But as I said, I have a situation that, family situation that I have to attend to. So, but I will be back on SBTV in 2 weeks time. So I will see you in May. Ooh, my goodness. The year seems to be flying, doesn't it? May already. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so everybody take care. Remember you're loved because you are. Don't give me any crap and don't give me no lip, okay? Because you are. You are loved. And if you feel like nobody else loves you, well, guess what? I do. You exist. The energy, what makes you uniquely you, you exist. So don't talk badly about yourself. And don't think badly about yourself. And don't let other people get away with that stuff. Because you are just as important as they are. Or else you wouldn't be here. Think of it that way. Yep. All right. Everybody, I bid you adieu. Bonsoir, mes amis. Adama.